Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me on Their Fight Story with Igdalia. We have Jalen Renaud. He is a professional boxer who is currently 9-0. Jalen, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing today?
Doing good, thank you. Where are you currently training?
Right now I jump around. So I train at Manchester Rocks, and I also train in Agawam with my manager Jose Ortiz and Anthony Velasquez and them too. So I move around.
Do you have a fight name?
Boxing's favorite boxer.
What inspired you to become a professional boxer?
Um, Honestly, when I was younger, I was gonna try MMA. I was always fighting, and it looked fun. So my dad was like, "All right, you gotta throw your hands before you do MMA anyway." So he brought me to the boxing gym, taught me some stuff. Then I went to an MMA gym, and homie just took me down and laid on me for
Mm.
like 5 minutes, and then I was like, you know what? I'm going back to boxing. I get to throw punches. I'm good, and I've been with it ever since.
How has boxing changed your life?
It mellowed me out. It definitely mellowed me out. It made me think about stuff more.
Where do you want to go from here with your career?
Trying to go international, you feel me? I'm trying to go everywhere. I want to fight in Hawaii. I want to fight in freaking. Almost said Russia. I don't want to fight there, but I want to fight in Saudi Arabia. I want to fight in Cali. I want to go back to New York, Texas, um, anywhere, Virgin Islands, Africa. Like I'm trying to fight.
From all of your fights, which one stands out the most and why?
Um, when I fought a Vinci Dixon. That was the fight before last. Cause going into that fight, I was going through a lot. Um, the weight cut was really bad, and it's weird. On that day, like my girl, like we woke up and she looked at me. She was like, "Yo, today is different," and I
Mhm.
was like, "What you mean?" And she's like, "Something's changing for the rest of our life today. I don't know what it is, but I have a feeling that like nothing's gonna be the same." So go there, get ready, starting to like hit the pads, feel like shit, feel horrible. So I'm like, dang, I don't think it's gonna be a good fight. And then I don't know, something just like something just touched me, got into me. It was like, it doesn't matter how you feel, you know what to do, you know how he's about to fight you, and it's your bread and butter. Go do what you're supposed to do. So I went out there, and like my original plan was to walk him down and stop him, but like I cut the weight wrong. I felt really weak, so I went back to my bread and butter. I just started boxing him. I boxed very beautiful, didn't really get nothing too much damage, but did what I was supposed to do. Came home with the victory over a veteran, a good opponent. And then I get home and I find out my best friend, she died that day.
Oh,
And
I'm sorry
so
for your loss.
thank you. So when I found that out, and then like how my girl was like, today's gonna be different,
Yeah.
and like how I felt all uncomfortable, but then I felt like a new little like, come on, you got this. She would always be telling me that like, yo, you got this. You ain't saying nothing to you. You know what I mean? You're a boss. You're a boss. Go get it. That fight let me know like she was with me for that fight because everything was just wrong for that fight. I struggled with my weight cut, but I made it.
Mhm.
He came in bigger than what he was supposed to. He didn't come in at the weight, and he had to lose it. So he already was bigger than me. You know what I mean? Went, fought. I didn't hydrate right neither. Felt horrible, and just I don't know. I kept hearing what she always used to tell me, like, "Come on, you got this. You got this. You got this. This ain't nothing to you." And I was like, "All right, you got this. Come on, I'm good. Bread and butter, bread and butter." And that fight, I just felt like she was with me the
Mhm.
entire fight. You know what I mean? So that one's really important to me.
Wow. How do you, as a fighter, how are you able to focus when you're going through something difficult?
Um, in all honesty, everyone is different. You know what I mean?
Mhm,
So I was raised honestly to put your feelings to the side, handle business, and when you have the time, sit down and figure it out. You know what I mean? You got to get done what got to get done. That's just my dad done always showed me. That's what my mom done always showed me. You know what I mean? Finish what you got to finish, and then handle your feelings. So for me, no matter how I'm feeling, I'm gonna go do what I got to do, and then once what I have to get done is done, then I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna handle and solve it. You know what I mean? So for me, I fought, found out, sat down, and just took some time off to myself, checked with her mom, you feel me, went and seen her daughter, and just grieved. They offered me a fight, turned it down, was like, nah, let me I'm not gonna be able to do what I need to do, you know what I mean? Because
mhm,
I knew what it was. I wasn't in the right mindset to start training how I needed to train. Like I was still in the gym, but I wasn't. I like to turn up when
mhm,
it's fight time, and I was forcing myself to go to the gym at that point. So then that little fight like went away, and then I was trying to like see if I was gonna get motivated to like do something. Because at that time I was very depressed, and then I had a dream, and it was like a real like quick dream, not like nothing
mhm,
long or nothing. It was at a dream, and I was at a table, and I just heard her voice like, "What are you doing?" And then I woke up. And I was like, "All right,
mhm.
let's go running." And then started training, got ready to fight. And got ready to fight the fight we just fought. And you know what I mean? Keep pushing, keep going. Cause I mean, it's it's a work in progress. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? And that's just someone dealing with a loss. But like it's a work in progress when it comes to anyone that's dealing with like anything. You know what I
mhm,
mean? I don't really suffer. I don't suffer from depression or nothing like that. But I know a lot of fighters do. And I never, until that time, I never really experienced it. But like
mhm,
to the point where it was like, I didn't want to get up. I didn't want to do nothing. You know what I mean? I never feel it. I never like felt that before.
mhm.
And so to battle it and come up, and I'm not, and when I say battle it, I didn't battle on the stage that a lot of these people have to battle it on. Like I was at the baby ground floor. You know what I mean? Some of these people was like, it's very up here.
Mhm.
Or like even some of these fighters are bipolar or whatever. They gotta check they dosage with their medicine and everything. So you gotta just you gotta be strong and you gotta be level headed. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
As best as you can, because I mean most fighters we hot heads, so you gotta
yeah,
try to be just focused. I don't know. I'm a goal oriented person. I'm focused on this goal, and this is what I want to do. We were both supposed to shine. Now I gotta shine for her. You know what I mean?
yeah. Wow, so for this fight that you just had, you were basically recovering from a loss as well as
This fight that just happened, the one in at the at the
Mohegan.
casino, yeah, Mohegan, beautiful weight cut,
Okay.
very easy. I made my weight like it was nothing. I got to eat breakfast that morning. Easy weight cut, very good training camp. I went up to Puerto Rico for the first time. I trained out there, got good sparring, good rounds. Came back here, had a very good training camp. For this camp, for this fight, it wasn't even. I was already not over my loss, but I came to terms with like,
Mhm,
you're not here. Like I carried the casket. I done buried her. I done watched the whole nine. You know what I mean? So you're not here no more. I done did my grieving. I done did my crying. You know what I mean? So at that point, it's time to do what we've been talking about. You know
mhm.
what I mean? It's time to shine. It's time to win. It's time to win that world title that we was always chatting about.
Yeah.
So for the fight, it was my time to shine. You know what I mean? I just felt like it was time to go.
How do you balance your personal life and your professional career?
it ain't no balance. My personal life is my professional career. Like there ain't not everything goes around boxing. Everything I'm doing goes around boxing. Whether it's what I'm eating, what we're going to watch, when we're going to watch something, if I'm cooking, if I'm cleaning, if she's cleaning, if
Hmm.
who's doing what with the rabbits. Everything has to go around boxing. So if I got to do something early in the morning, and I don't get up like that. You know, I get up, but like not early for me is like 5. I don't get up that early.
Wait,
But like
5 in the morning?
yeah,
Oh, I'm
that's
not
real
a
early
morning
for me.
person.
I get
What?
up around like 9. That's my norm.
Okay.
So got to get up at 5. I gotta go running. My girl will wake me up she'll get up at 4. She'll wake me up at 4:30, and then wake me again at 5, so I can go running. And she goes to work, or she'll go back to sleep, do whatever she needs to do. And then if I gotta go back, then when I gotta go back to the gym at 12, she'll call me because I go back home. I'll
Hmm.
take a nap. She'll call me, boom, boom, go to work out, come back. Now I'm up. She'll cook me something to eat, or she would already cooked it. You know what I mean? So now I got that. Or if there's no time, then I'll be like, boom, boom. She'll leave me a note. I know I have to go make something, cook something, get a shave, figure it out. And then when I gotta go back to the gym, well, no, I'm going to the gym at this time. Do you have your car? You don't have your car. Do you need my car? Boom, boom. You know what I mean? Figure it out like that. But everything, no matter what it is, it goes around boxing. I got to be able to get to the gym.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful that you have such an amazing support system.
Oh yeah, she my number one fan. You know, yeah, everyone be hearing her when we fight, and she the loudest one.
I think I saw her at weigh-ins.
Yeah, she blonde hair.
Yes.
Yup, yup. Yeah, she's very confident. She knows what it is. She sees all the work I put in, so
Yeah.
she runs around right along with me, and she don't care. Like, you're not gonna say nothing bad about me while I'm fighting. She was sitting there with Maddie C,
Yeah.
going back and forth with Abraham Nova, because Abraham was going for the dude that I was fighting.
Yeah.
That was
That's too
funny.
funny.
Yeah, yo, I came up. Abraham was like, "Yo, your girl was going off on me." I was like, "What'd you do? Why she going off on you?" She was like, "Yo, you fighting my boy." I was cheering for him. I started laughing, but then when I actually like was watching the videos they took, Abraham was giving out like do this, do that, do this. She was like, "Don't listen to him. You don't know what he's talking about." Abraham turned back around. Yes, I do.
Who is your biggest influence?
um, my dad,
Yeah.
hands down. Always make sure I'm good. Always make sure I have everything I need. Whether it's if I need a cup, if I need new gloves, fight outfit,
Hmm.
no matter what, if I need to go to camp, spends the money to bring me to camp, make sure everything's on point where it is. And then right after him, it's my girl.
Hmm.
She makes sure everything's always good, make sure my tickets is on point, make sure my food's on point, make sure my bills are on point. She makes sure I'm on point. She makes sure I don't miss work. She makes sure I don't lose any of my outfits so I can go to work and not get sent home.
Now, for your last fight, you got a unanimous decision.
That fight was a really easy fight. I knew I won every
Yeah.
round. I didn't feel like I I didn't get hit with anything crazy. I got hit with like 4 or 5 punches and a couple like dirty shots, but nothing that looked at wild. Boxing every
Hmm.
round, the entire night. I knocked him. I hit him with some stuff that knocked him off balance, that hurt him. I was going doing body shots. My angles was good. Head movement was good. And I mean, I'm at home. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
like, if they would have gave him the fight, I would have been very, very surprised and would have let him know, like, yo, you're gonna have to run that right back next week. But yeah, I didn't feel there was anything that they could have gave him the fight. So I was sitting there just like, yo, bro, I'm ready to go change. I'm ready to go eat some food. Like, I'm ready to go celebrate my victory. I'm 9-0. I want to go hug my girl. I want to go.
Hmm.
I I had a cut on my eye, and you know what? This is how good Paul Ceeshan is as a cut man. I got my eye cut in the 3rd round. I didn't know my eye was cut until the fight was done. I had no idea. I went like this. They pulled my glove off, and I went like this to wipe some Vaseline off my
Yeah.
eye. I was like, "Oh, I'm bleeding," and it wasn't like it didn't need stitches or nothing, but it was
Yeah.
a good little thing right there. You know what I mean? I had no idea I was bleeding. My girl was like, "Yeah, you got cut in the third round," and I was like, and I remember the headbutt when he headbutted me, and I was like, all right, whatever, moved around or whatever. I matter of fact, Ray Oliveira Senior, he
Hmm.
pointed it out in the middle of the I think he pointed it out in the middle of the fight. But yeah, boss, he sounds a great cut man. Like I never really been cut, so I never like I always knew he was a good cut man, but like I
Yeah.
never really he never really had to work on me because I never been cut. Yo, when I said that, I was like, bro, y'all didn't even tell me I was cut or nothing.
Did the fight go the way you wanted?
I mean, I don't. It doesn't matter as long as I win. I'll go 1 round, 2 rounds,
Hmm.
3 rounds, 4 rounds. As long as I win, my hand is raised
Hmm.
at the end. That's all that matters. But I also like to look a certain way. So I felt like I didn't look sloppy. I felt like I looked at I got. I mean, I gave myself a B plus on my performance. I'm not gonna lie. I did definitely have a lot of work to do. But I liked how my jab was popping. I liked how my punches kept going. Head movement, angles were beautiful. My footwork was really good. I gotta fix my hair because it was all up in my face. Um, I mean I did some good things in there, but I got a lot of stuff I need to work on personally. I was cool with my performance, but
Hmm.
definitely could be better. Not like B plus B minus performance. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
I had glove issues. I couldn't do what I wanted with my hands, you know, and I couldn't get them all in there. It was just stuff that happened to do with that I got to fix for my next fight to make sure we get them on and popping.
Hmm.
And
Awesome. When can we see you back in the ring?
I should be back in the ring in October, hopefully in Springfield.
Nice. That's good. That's home for you, right?
Yeah, born and raised. I love when I get to fight at home. When I get all my good sponsors.
Speaking of sponsors, if you if somebody wanted to sponsor you, what would they do? How would they contact you?
They can contact me on at Facebook on Jalen Renaud. They can contact me on Instagram at Boxing's Favorite Boxer. They can contact me on Twitter, Boxing's Favorite Boxer. Also contact my girlfriend at Maria Castro on Facebook, and also my dad. He got so many Facebooks, I don't even know which one to give y'all. But yeah, definitely contact me, Jalen Renaud. Or Nat King Renaud on Facebook. Also, I got two of them, and Boxing's Favorite Boxer on Instagram. Always on Instagram.
Awesome. Before we conclude, is there anything that you would like to share?
Um, I'm looking for a fight. 147, 154. You feel me? Top rank, Showtime, PBC. Y'all got something. Y'all got a little prospect that y'all trying to test. You know what I mean? 9-0, 8-0, 10-0, 12-0. I'm your guy. I'm Boxing's Favorite Boxer. If you didn't know, now you know. You know what I mean? Everyone's out here. They not doing. I'm not even saying everyone because a lot of guys they out here and they doing what they need to do.
Yeah.
But I be seeing everyone fighting, and ain't no one fighting no one. And I'm not saying I'm fighting the toughest guys, but I will say this: everyone I've gotten in the ring with, except one guy. That one guy he don't count. Everyone else I done got in the ring with, they ain't come here to lay down. They came here to win.
Hmm.
I be watching all these fighters and they're all bottle fed and baby fed. They fighting guys that are coming to lose. They fighting guys that are crying from a body shot. They fighting guys that you threw a flurry of punches and nothing really landed, but they're getting a knockout. You know what I mean? Like enough with that. That's ruining boxing. Like we not YouTubers. It's time to step up and do what we need to do. I'm not saying you gotta fight Mike Tyson, but we should be fighting dudes with winning records at the
Hmm.
very least. Or like you know what I mean? Like even my last dude, he didn't have that good of a record, but everyone he fought was a good fighter. He ain't never had no fight where it was like, oh, first round stoppage or he got beat by that. Like his last fight, he went 8 rounds with a dude that was 19-0.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? he comes to fight. Da Vinci Dixon, the dude I fought before that in Hartford, he comes to fight. He done been in the ring with world champions, all that. He's a good veteran. The dude I fought before that, he just knocked out Holyfield's son, and I knocked him out. You know what I mean? So I'm fighting good comp. It don't got to be the best, but it has to be decent and make you work and get you better. All these guys, they're fighting people that like. It's not even like, okay, are you gonna have any trouble? It's you're gonna knock him out. You should whoop his ass. And they're winning, but they're not even knocking no one. Like they're not knocking. They're not doing what how it should look for the comp they're fighting, because they're fighting taxi drivers. And I'm ready for the step up. I'm ready for the call up. I'm ready for the come up. You know what I mean? Denzel Washington once said, if you're gonna risk big. I'm down to risk big.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you back in the ring.
Thank you. I can't wait to fight again. I need it. 10-0, 10-0.
Awesome. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you. God bless you too. Have a good day.